Good morning, Daniel Spatz from Miami once again, trying to share with you my passion for the game and sharing with you more tips. Today we're going to talk about tips, specifically 5 tips for better coaching. So tip number 1 will be to keep our teaching very simple. So try to avoid multiple tips at the same time. For example, let's say I'm teaching a guy called Richard. Richard, watch the ball, play cross court, follow through, put spin. Oh, Richard is going to get crazy. Our brain is not capable to hold more than one thought at a time, especially when we talk about technique or we're learning something. So the average is 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts a day for human beings. So could you imagine we have enough? So keep it simple for Richard and one tip at a time. I will say instead, if I want to improve my students' movement, just feel that you and visualize your feet moving to get in position to hit the ball. And that's it. Maybe I don't need to tell you also, Richard, watch the ball and follow through. If I want to improve Richard's follow through, I will say just concentrate in following through over the shoulder and catch the racket with the left hand. So one thing at a time. Tip number 2 is dealing with tactical teaching. One tactical drill at a time. For example, if I'm working in depth, I don't want to teach spin, depth, placement, pace, height over the net. Okay, I want to teach depth. So I will tell Paul now, my next student, Paul, we're going to focus on depth. So try to get your shots beyond the service line when we are rallying. And that's it. As Paul gets better, I'm going to put targets deeper in the court to force Paul to hit a little bit deeper. But that's it. One tip at a time. One tactical tip at a time. Okay. And number 3 is related with serves. Always work in serve and returns as well in every practice. I don't care if it's 30-minute lesson, the length 1 hour. Always work in both strokes. I'm guilty myself to spend so much time on ground strokes. I get caught up on the forehands, backhands, volleys, but I leave those 10 minutes for serves and returns. I want to spend probably 40% of the lesson, if not 50, on serves and returns. Tip number 4, Jose Luis Clerc, the former Argentinian ATP Tour player, number 4 in the 80s, told me once, a good coach is the person who really makes the player better, takes the player to the next level, not the one who fits ball or carry the bag of the player in tournaments. So to me, making a student better is slowly but surely take him to the next level, technically and tactically, which means teaching together the technique with the tactic. If I'm working in the forehand of the student, I will work in the forehand, of course, let's say topspin forehand. In addition, I'm going to tell the student, for example, to hit the ball deep, to work in the loopy shot or the short angle. So it's important to put together the technique and the tactics to make our students better. Final tip is related with mental toughness. Always the mental part of the game should be there in the lesson. Concentration, motivation, self-esteem, emotional control. That are the foundation, the core of the mental toughness. So always including in drills those 4 elements. Good concentration, of course, highly motivated students are going to perform better. And emotional control. Make sure we guide the student to control themselves emotionally on the court, especially when they are playing bad. And of course, self-esteem. Make sure the drills are easy to achieve. Not too easy, it's going to be boring, but not too difficult, neither too difficult, because it's difficult to accomplish something. So once again, keep it simple, be precise and fun, and they will love it, and they're going to be better. Thank you so much. See you next time.